and I am back with another video. Now today, I don't usually do this, but I am, because I don't know, I'm just sick and tired. Was all stressed out, and the Lord, I'm going to give you this message later, but I got some news yesterday, and so that threw me out into a frenzy or whatever for a quick second, but it's okay. All is well. Spent time with the Lord this morning, and He let me know. He let me know all is well. He reminded me, don't worry. But anyway, so as I am getting here so early in the morning to work, 4 o'clock in the morning, whatever it is. And, you know, I'm looking around. You know, I told y'all the other day that I got a lot of stuff that I got to get done and deadlines and all this thingamabobs that are happening. Well, you know, I was looking around today and I was like, man, I got a lot of stuff to do, this, and that. And I started reminiscing about people who was saying things about, you know, people when they get saved and why this, and that, or whatever, and the third. Like, why you not, oh Lord, why you not doing whatever it is. They want to talk about people who get saved and trying to live a life, right? So I was like, let me just kind of give you a breakdown of what it's really like to be a believer, like a true believer, living that life, right? Because a lot of y'all got it twisted about what it's really like. Being a Christian is not boring at all. But the thing is that we understand what's at stake here. Not only just our soul, but yours as well. And everybody else's. So there's people who say things like, oh, she done got saved and she act like she don't know nobody, this, and that, right? She act like she too good now, she all holier than thou, and things of that nature. They want to say all this stuff about you because you're saved now. Or you want to say stuff about people because they're saved now and they don't got time for you. They don't have time for you. What they don't have time for is your foolishness. What they don't have time for is the enemy distracting them. That's what they don't have time for. Not that they don't love you anymore. Not that they don't have time to be around you and things of that nature. It's the fact of the matter that they understand their assignment now. So, I tell people all the time, y'all, if y'all really want to be, if y'all really want to talk to me, my number has not changed in the past 10 years. At least 10 years, probably 15. So my number's still the same. You could call me anytime you want to, right? But my life is busy. My life is busy. And no shade or anything like that, but I even tell people, listen, not that I don't love my mom and I know I should do better or whatever. But not that I don't love my mom, but I don't even call my mama like that. I don't talk to my mama like that, and I love her dearly. But at the end of the day, like, I understand what's important. God said, who is my mother? Who is my brother? None but those that do the will of my Father. So if you're not helping me do whatever it is that God is calling me to do, if you're not encouraging me to do it, then if you're not for me, you're against me. Right? If you're not for me, pushing me to do the things that God has called me to do, then you are against me. Okay? Whether, you know, you may have good intentions of loving me and spending time with me, but that spending time with me may cause me to miss out on what the assignment that God has for me for that day, because you want to spend time with me and waste time. So I just kind of just want to get on here and then just let you guys know that, listen, when people get saved, they say that Jesus is Lord of their lives, right? They tell Jesus that, hey, whatever it is that you need me to do. Now, the problem is that, so we know that we're all called to do things. This is the problem that people have. People think that just because they say that they're called. They think that they're calling the ministry as in like a certain role that you play in the church. But remember that the church is the body of Christ. So the role that you're playing is the role of a believer, a body part in the body that is helping to bring forth God's glory, right? He says that we're his workmanship, right? That we're supposed to glorify him, and that work that we're doing, we were created to show forth his glory and do his good works. So with that being said, we understand that once we become saved and once God say, okay, this is the capacity that I want you to minister in. And it's not always in church. It's on your job. We talked about this before. It's on your job. It's wherever it is. Like, it's wherever God placed you in that moment. You're his ambassador. You're supposed to, you're supposed to like represent God no matter where you go. Right? This is a born again believer. You represent God no matter where you go and no matter what you do. Even your works should speak for you. So I just got on there because like today, if y'all look behind me, I have like a mess. I'm unboxing things, and that's what made me think about it. Like I'm literally unboxing things because God has called me to a specific place, to a specific people, and I am trying my best. I'm always perfecting my craft. I'm always trying to perfect my craft. It is my job and my duty to let these children know about Jesus Christ, even if their parents don't know. It is my job and my duty to represent Christ and his love to these parents that come through. Now, I am always trying to perfect my craft. I'm always trying to perfect that which God has called me to do. Even you, whatever it is that God has called you to do, like you should be working on it. He qualified those he called. You're not just out there just doing it just to be doing it. Like even if it's just praying, like learn more scriptures so that whenever you pray, you're praying God's words. But the problem that I'm having is people say that you think you good, or you think that you all that since they got saved, they're all holier than thou, they don't have time for us, this, and that, and whatever, and the third that, they're too good. I want you to look at it from this standpoint. If I was strung out on drugs really, really bad, or if I was an alcoholic really, really bad, and I decided to go get help, and I'm saying it was destroying my life, and you saw it. It was destroying my life. And I went to somewhere to get help. And in that place, they tell us, well, don't go around, they say you go to a rehab center and you living in that rehab center for whatever amount of time or whatever it may be, just so that you don't, relapse, right? So they teach you how to deny it, how to reject those feelings, how to figure out your triggers so that you don't fall back into it, right? So when you're going to rehab and you're doing these things and they tell you, well, don't put yourself in those situations to cause you to sin or to cause you to slip, to cause you to fall back, right? Don't put yourself in those situations. Now, when people are in the rehab center and they're living there and they say, okay, well, you might need to stay here for 6 months. And then one of the families saying, what are you doing over there? You need to come out. You need to come out and come see me because I miss you. No, you're encouraging them. Do what you need to do. Whatever. And then even whenever they get out, how you expect for them to come and hang around you and be around you when you're doing the things that is encouraging that bad behavior? You're still in that same mindset that's encouraging that bad behavior or causes the triggers that causes them to go back into those bad behaviors. How can you get mad at me for not wanting to come around you who are doing those things that could destroy my life? How are you going to get mad at me for that? How are you going to get mad at me because I don't want to be around that type of stuff? Why not just like do something else? Speak to me, call me, whatever it may be. Hey, how you doing? I love you. Encourage me to continue on. But instead, you're talking trash and saying that this, and that, and the third about